I thought I'd share with you what we did to deal with a very slithery drive. This drive is on a bit of a slope, and as we'd drive down, we'd worry that we'd slide down a hill. Originally it had a lot of gravel on it, but that just washed away every time it rained hard. And I didn't want to keep buying more and more gravel, only to have it washed down the hill. We got a hold of some old broken roof tiles and crunched them up and used them, but even those weren't that effective. They moved around a bit, and we were also worried they might damage the car tyres. Our track further up uses a lot of poured concrete, but our location is pretty inaccessible to any kind of large concrete truck that could pour concrete down. And I don't really like the carbon footprint of concrete either. So the solution we came up with was these plastic grids. Now, plastic's bad and all that, and microplastics in the environment, all very bad, but plastic does survive quite well against the elements. So we found these black plastic squares which all click together into any shape you fancy. They're a bit like the things you see at festivals to make temporary tracks, so the cars don't end up making a total quagmire of the grass. They're about £5 or £6 each at our local DIY place. You lay them down, put gravel or sand or anything you fancy really on top of them, and they've worked well for us. They've been here 8 months through the winter, lots of rain, lots of mud. The gravel stays where it's put, and the great thing is you can buy 5 or 6 of them, click them together, buy some sacks of gravel or use something that you've got already, and it doesn't cost a massive amount. And by the time you've done 20 or 30 feet of roadway, that does add up to quite a lot. But I think this whole area probably costs, £300 or something, including the gravel and grid. So it didn't feel like a massive expenditure. And it's also something you could dig up and put somewhere else if you decided this bit of track didn't need stabilising anymore. So it's not like a kind of permanent thing where, you pour so many tons of concrete down and it's there forever. And if you want to move it away, it's, you have to smash it up and destroy it. This has got a bit of a reusable feel to it. Further up on the more slopey bits, we've decided to use sacks of asphalt, which you can put on in warm weather, and it gradually kind of goes solid as you leave it and drive over it. And that's been quite effective. And that's probably about £6 a sack as well, which will fill a small pothole. We were a bit worried that it might get buried under soil and end up just loads of plastic underneath lots of mud. But it's not done that. It has kind of sunk and squished sideways a bit in places, but it's really just a matter of covering it over with a bit more gravel. And it seems to be okay. It hasn't damaged our car tyres. So yeah, I really recommend these black grids. I think the stuff we bought came from a Jewson's shop, but I'm sure you can get similar things elsewhere. Hopefully that's given you a good idea of what to do with a muddy track. Thanks for watching.